Welcome back to our channel. Today, we are going to talk about something very powerful. Many individuals follow the public. They copy others. They modify themselves just to match in. But listen carefully. The mass is not always right. Sometimes folks laugh at your targets. Sometimes they tell you to stop trying. Sometimes they want you to become like everyone else. But successful people are different. They stand with their morals. They remain honest. They remain strong. They remain true to themselves even when nobody assists them in their life. In this presentation, you will discover powerful lessons that can alter your mindset and your life. These lessons will assist you to become mentally strong, confident, and respected. And remember, if you always follow the group, you may never find out who you truly are. So take a deep breath, unlock your mind, and let us begin the topic. Lesson 1. Know who you really are. Many folks spend their whole life trying to become someone else. They imitate the way others speak. They imitate the way others dress up every single day of the year. They imitate views, habits, lifestyles, and dreams. Slowly, they forget who they really are. This is one of the biggest issues in today's world. People are so busy following the mass that they never stop and ask themselves, who am I really? What kind of life do I truly desire? What do I believe in? What matters to me the most? And because they never ask these questions, they live puzzled lives. One day they desire one thing, the next day they desire something else. Why? Because their mind is guided by other people's views on everything. But listen carefully. If you do not select your own morals, the world will select them for you. That is why knowing yourself is extremely crucial. Your morals are the base of your life. Just like a building needs a strong base to survive storms, you also need strong morals to survive difficult times. Without morals, people become weak inside. When others push them, they change. When society judges them, they break. When trends alter, they become lost. But individuals who truly know themselves become mentally tough in this modern world. They are guided by rules, not pressure. Imagine two travelers walking on a street in Mumbai. The first traveler follows every group he sees. If people go left, he goes left. If people go right, he goes right. He never thinks for himself. The second traveler knows exactly where he wants to go. People may laugh at him. People may disagree with him, but he keeps walking toward his goal. Who do you think will reach success quicker? Of course, the second traveler, because clarity is power. When you know yourself, your selections become stronger. You stop wasting time trying to please everyone. You stop changing your character just to match in. You stop acting. And that is where real confidence begins. Real confidence does not come from costly clothes. It does not come from social media likes. It does not come from attention. Real confidence comes from self-pride. It comes from knowing, this is who I am, these are my morals, and I will not cheat myself just to make others happy. That mindset alters everything. For example, imagine a young schoolboy named Arav living in Dhaka. He desires to study and improve his life, but his classmates laugh at education. They waste their time every day. They make fun of hard work. Now Arav has two options. First option, follow the group, waste his future, stay comfortable today, but feel sorry tomorrow. Second option, stay loyal to his morals, continue learning, continue growing, continue improving, even if people laugh. The second option is harder, but it makes a better future. This is what strong morals do. They guard your future from temporary pressure in your life. Sometimes the group will tell you, everybody is doing it. Why are you different? Relax. Stop trying so hard. But remember something crucial. Just because many folks are doing something does not mean it is right. Many folks waste their health. Many folks waste their cash. Many folks waste years of their life. The group is not always wise. That is why you must think deeply before following others. Ask yourself, does this match my morals? Will this selection help my future? Will I feel proud of this later when I look back at today? These questions can save your life from many errors. Another crucial thing is this: do not mix up popularity with truth. Sometimes the right road is lonely. Sometimes honesty is unpopular. Sometimes discipline looks dull. Sometimes kindness feels weak in a harsh world. But tough people continue anyway because they care more about nature than attention. You must understand this early in life. The world alters constantly. Trends alter. People alter. Views alter. But morals give balance to your life. They keep your mind peaceful now. They keep your mind peaceful during chaos. For example, if honesty is your moral, you will stay honest even when lying becomes easier. If discipline is your moral, you will continue working even when energy vanishes. If respect is your moral, you will treat people well even when others become impolite. That is true inner power. And remember, knowing yourself takes time. Do not hurry the process. Spend time alone sometimes. Think deeply about your life. Write down your targets. Write down your beliefs on a white paper clearly. Write down the kind of person you want to become, because the clearer you become about yourself, the harder it becomes for the world to guide you. Many folks today are emotionally weak because they constantly look for approval. They want everyone to agree with them. They want everyone to like them. But that is impossible. No matter who you are, some folks will criticize you. So stop trying to please everybody. Instead, focus on becoming someone you can respect. At the end of the day, you must live with yourself, not with the group. So stand proudly with your morals, even if people do not understand you today. One day, your hard work, honesty, patience, and bravery will become your greatest power. And one day, you will look back and feel proud because you did not lose yourself trying to match into the group. Lesson 2. The group shifts every day. One of the biggest errors people make in life is trusting the public more than themselves. They follow what everyone else is doing. They follow trends. They follow views. They follow noise around them in society. But the trouble is, the group shifts every day. Today, people may love something. Tomorrow, they may hate the same thing. Today, they may support you. Tomorrow, they may ignore you. If your joy depends on people's views, your life will always feel shaky. You will never feel peace inside. This is why tough people do not build their life on popularity. They build their life on morals. Look at social media today. Every week there's a new trend, a new style, a new view, a new way to behave. Millions of people immediately start copying it. Why? Because many folks are afraid to think for themselves. They fear being different. They fear rejection. So they follow the group to feel accepted. But this creates a risky life because when you constantly copy others, you slowly lose your own identity. You stop asking, what do I really believe? What do I truly desire? What kind of person do I want to become? Instead, your life becomes guided by outside noise, and outside noise never stays the same. Imagine standing in the middle of a heavy storm in the city of Kolkata. The wind alters direction every few seconds. That is exactly what happens when you follow the group. Your mind becomes confused. One person tells you one thing, another person tells you something different. And because you have no strong morals, you become emotionally weak and lost. This is why many folks feel empty today. They spend their entire life trying to impress others. They want likes, attention, approval, validation. But no matter how much attention they get, they still feel unsafe inside. Why? Because it cannot replace pride. Because attention cannot replace self-respect. Only morals can do that. Tough people understand something crucial. The group is temporary. Character is permanent. The group follows emotions. Morals follow wisdom. The group reacts quickly. Wise folks think carefully. For example, imagine a young girl named Fatima in Colombo who desires to improve her life. She desires to read books, learn skills, and become disciplined. But her friends only care about gossip, drama, and wasting time. Every day they laugh at her very loudly. They say, "You are dull. Why are you working so hard? Just enjoy life." Now she has two options. She can follow the group and stay comfortable, or she can stay loyal to her morals and continue growing. Most folks choose comfort. That is why most folks stay average. But people who become successful are different. They are ready to look different for a while. They understand that temporary loneliness is better than lifelong regret. Remember this carefully. The group often chooses what feels easy now. Tough people choose the future. Tough people choose what creates a better future later. The group chooses distraction. Tough people choose growth. The group chooses comfort. Tough people choose discipline. The group avoids pain. Tough people accept pain if it helps them improve. This mindset alters everything. Another risky thing about following the group is comparison. When you constantly look at others, you start feeling unhappy with your own life. You see someone richer, someone more successful, someone more beautiful, and suddenly you feel less than them.
But comparison destroys peace, because there will always be someone ahead of you. Tough people focus on their own path. They understand that life is not a race with everyone else. Your real competitor is the person you were yesterday. If you improve little by little every day, you are already winning. Do not let the group make you hate your own road. Some folks become rich later. Some become successful earlier. Some grow slowly. Some grow fast. Everyone's path is different. A tree and a flower both grow beautifully on earth.
A tree and a flower both grow beautifully, but not at the same speed. So stop rushing your life just because society pressures you. The group loves fast success, but real growth takes time. And remember something very powerful. The group usually notices people only after they succeed. At first, people laugh at dreamers. They criticize them. They doubt them. They call them crazy. But later, when those people succeed, the same group suddenly starts respecting them. This happens all the time. That is why you should never stay down.
That is why you should never let temporary views stop your future. People's views are unstable. If you build your confidence on their views, your confidence will also become unstable. Instead, build your confidence on your morals, on your discipline, your honesty, your hard work, your self-respect. These things cannot be destroyed easily. Another crucial thing is this: Not everyone in the group is happy. Many folks smile outside but suffer inside. Many folks follow trends because they feel empty. So do not assume they know it all.
So do not assume the group always knows the right direction. Sometimes the group is simply lost together. That is why independent thinking is powerful. Sit quietly sometimes. Think deeply. Ask yourself, am I living according to my morals, or am I simply following others? That question can completely change your life. Because the moment you stop blindly following the group, you finally begin becoming yourself. And becoming yourself is one of the greatest wins in life. At the end of the day, the group will not live it for you.
At the end of the day, the group will not live your life for you. You will live it. You will face the results of your choices. So choose wisely. Stand with truth, even when lies become popular. Stand with discipline, even when laziness becomes normal. Stand with peace, even when the world becomes noisy. Because trends vanish, but strong morals create a strong life forever. Lesson 3. Learn to say no. One small word can completely alter your future. That word is no. Many folks think saying no is impolite. They think it is bad.
They think saying no will make others dislike them, so they keep saying yes. Yes to bad habits. Yes to toxic people. Yes to wasting time. Yes to things that hurt their future. And slowly their life becomes heavy, stressful, and without direction. Why? Because they are trying too hard to please everyone. But listen carefully. Every time you say yes to the wrong things, you say no to your peace, your dreams, and your growth. This is why learning to say no is extremely crucial. Tough people understand something very special.
Tough people understand something that weak individuals often forget. You cannot build a great life if you allow everything into your mind and life. Your time is limited. Your energy is limited. Your focus is limited. So you must guard them carefully. Imagine your life is like a garden in Sylhet. If you allow wild weeds to grow everywhere, the flowers will slowly die. The same thing happens in life. Bad habits, distractions, toxic people, and negative environments are like weeds. If you do not remove them, they destroy you.
If you do not remove them, they slowly destroy your future. That is why saying no is not weakness. Sometimes saying no is wisdom. For example, imagine a young man named Rahul in Chennai who desires to improve his life. He desires to wake up early, study, exercise, and learn new skills. But every night his friends call him and say, "Come waste time with us. Skip your work today. You are altering too much. Relax, enjoy life." Now he has two options. He can say yes and stay comfortable, or he can say no and guard his future now.
Most folks choose comfort because they fear rejection. They fear looking different. But successful individuals understand something powerful. Temporary discomfort creates long-term success. Sometimes you must disappoint people to avoid disappointing yourself. That is real maturity. Many folks destroy their dreams because they cannot say no. They say yes to everyone except themselves. And after years pass, they feel regret. They realize they spent too much time trying to match in, instead of building their own life at home. Do not let that happen to you. Another crucial thing is this. Saying no does not mean you hate people. It means you respect yourself. You respect your time, your energy, your future, your mental peace. For example, if someone constantly brings negativity into your life, you have the right to step away. If certain habits are damaging your mind, you have the right to stop them. If people push you to become someone you are not, you have the right to refuse. This is called self-respect, and it is one of the strongest powers. and self-respect is one of the strongest forms of power. Many folks today are mentally tired because they say yes to too many things. Yes to drama, yes to distraction, yes to people who use them, yes to situations that steal their peace. Then they wonder why they feel tired all the time. The answer is simple. They never learn to guard their limits. Limits are important. Without limits, people will guide your life. Some people will waste your time. Some will waste your energy. Some will waste your emotions during the day.
And if you are not careful, you will slowly lose yourself trying to make everybody happy. But here is the truth. You are not responsible for pleasing everyone. You are responsible for guarding your future and your peace. This does not mean becoming cold or impolite. It means becoming wise. Wise folks know when to speak, when to stay silent, when to help, and when to walk away. Sometimes the strongest thing you can do is quietly say, "No, this does not match my morals anymore." That sentence can save you from years of pain.
Another powerful thing about saying no is this: it builds discipline. Discipline is not only about waking up early or working hard. Real discipline means managing your choices. It means saying no to short-term pleasure for long-term growth. For example, saying no to laziness builds success. Saying no to negative thinking builds peace. Saying no to distractions builds focus. Saying no to toxic habits builds a stronger future. Every strong life is built through difficult choices, and many of those choices begin with the word
At first,
no.
people may not understand your limits. Some may become angry. Some may call you selfish. But remember this carefully. People often become uncomfortable when you stop allowing them to manage your energy. Do not feel guilty for guarding yourself. You are not here to destroy your future just to keep everyone comfortable. You are here to grow. You are here to become better, and growth requires bravery. Another important truth is this: when you say no to the wrong things, you create space for the right things in life.
You create space for the right things, space for better habits, space for learning, space for peace, space for self-respect, space for success. Your future depends on what you allow into your life daily, so choose carefully. Not every invitation deserves your attention. Not every view deserves your energy. Not every group deserves your presence. Tough people understand this deeply. That is why they move differently. They do not follow pressure. They follow rules. And remember, sometimes people will leave your life today.
And remember, sometimes people will leave your life because you stopped saying yes to everything. Let them go. Anyone who truly respects you will also respect your limits. At the end of the day, your life is your duty. Nobody else will live with the results of your choices. So guard your mind, guard your peace, guard your future, and never be afraid to say no when your morals, dreams, and self-respect are at risk. Lesson 4. Being different is not weakness. Many folks are afraid to be unique. They hide their character.
They hide their real character. They hide their dreams. They hide their views. Why? Because they fear judgment. They fear people laughing at them. They fear rejection. They fear standing alone. So instead of becoming themselves, they become copies of everyone else. But listen carefully. Being different is not weakness. In fact, being different is often the start of greatness. Every successful person in history was unique in some way. They thought differently. They acted differently. They believed differently on this planet.
And because they were unique, the world noticed them. But before the world respected them, the world usually misunderstood them first. This is something you must understand deeply. People often criticize what they do not understand. If you start improving yourself while others waste time, people may laugh. If you become disciplined while others stay lazy, people may call you dull. If you guard your peace while others enjoy drama, people may think you altered. But altering for the better is not a bad thing for anyone.
But altering for the better is not a bad thing. Growth always makes weak-minded folks uncomfortable because your discipline reminds them of their excuses. Your focus reminds them of their distractions. Your bravery reminds them of their fear. That is why not everyone will support your shift, and that is okay. You were not born to copy everyone around you. You were born to find your own road. Imagine a lion walking among sheep in a field. The sheep move together out of fear. They follow each other without thinking daily. But the lion walks with confidence. Not because the lion is louder, not because the lion wants attention, but because the lion knows its power. Tough people are like that. They do not need to follow every trend to feel important. They stay true to themselves. Many folks today are tired because they are constantly pretending to match in, pretending to be happy, pretending to like things they actually dislike. Slowly, this destroys confidence because deep inside they know they are not being real with themselves. Real confidence comes when you stop pretending, when you accept yourself fully, your character, your dreams, your morals, your path. That is true freedom. Another important truth is this: unique people create change. If everyone thought the same way, nothing new would ever happen. New ideas come from people who dare to think uniquely. Big success often starts with unpopular selections. For example, imagine a young girl named Ananya living in a small village near Chittagong where nobody cares about education at all. Most people around her believe dreams are impossible. But inside her heart, she desires more from life. She desires to learn. She desires to grow. She desires to become successful. Now imagine if she gives up simply because the group laughs at her. Her future vanishes before it even begins. But if she stays loyal to herself, her life can completely change. This is why bravery matters. Sometimes your future depends on your capacity to stay unique. And remember this carefully. Just because many folks do it is not right.
Just because many folks are doing something does not mean it is right. Many folks waste years following the group. They copy lifestyles that do not make them happy. They chase attention instead of purpose, and later in life, they feel empty. Why? Because they never truly became themselves. Do not make the same error. You do not need to become like everyone else to be valuable. Your uniqueness is your power. Your unique mindset may become your greatest strength one day. Another thing you must understand is this. Now,
Being different can feel lonely at first. When you stop following the group, fewer people may understand you. Some friendships may change. Some people may walk away. This can hurt emotionally. But loneliness during growth is better than losing yourself for acceptance. Never trade your identity for temporary approval. Temporary approval fades quickly, but losing yourself can damage your confidence for years. Tough people are ready to walk alone if needed, not because they hate people, but because they refuse to break it. Because they refuse to break their morals. That is real inner power. And listen carefully. You do not need to explain your growth to everyone. Some folks will never understand your dream. That is okay. A seed looks small and weak before it becomes a massive tree. Growth is often hidden in the beginning, so continue growing quietly. Continue improving quietly. You do not need permission from the group to become better. Another powerful truth is this: people often respect confidence later. At first, they may judge you today. At first, they may judge you. Later, they admire you. This happens all the time. When people see someone standing firmly with discipline, self-respect, and bravery, they eventually notice that power, because true confidence is rare today. Most folks only feel confident when others agree with them, but real confidence means staying true to yourself even when people disagree. That is powerful. Do not become smaller just to make unsafe people comfortable. Do not hide your dreams because others think small in their minds. Do not lower your rules because others lack discipline. Stay true to your road. Your future is more important than temporary opinions. And remember something very crucial. The goal of life is not to match into every group. The goal is to become the best version of yourself. Some folks will understand you, some will not. Some will support you, some will doubt you. But none of that should stop your growth. At the end of the day, you must live with your own choices. So choose bravery over fear. Choose honesty over acting. Choose honesty over pretending. Choose morals over popularity. And never forget, being unique is not weakness. Sometimes it is the first sign that you are becoming someone truly powerful. Lesson 5. Your morals build your character. Many folks spend their whole life trying to look successful. They want costly clothes. They want attention. They want status. They want people to admire them. But very few folks focus on something much more crucial: character. And the truth is, character is more valuable than popularity. Because popularity can vanish in one day. Money can come and go. Looks can alter with time. Fame can fade away. But character stays with you forever. Your character is built from your morals, the way you think, the way you treat people, the choices you make when nobody is looking. That is your real identity. Not your social media profile, not your costly things, not the picture you show the world. Your real character is who you are in silence. For example, a person may speak kindly in public, but behave badly in private. Another person may stay honest, even when lying would make life easier. Who is stronger? Of course, the honest person, because character is tested during difficult moments. Anyone can behave well when life is easy, but your true morals appear when life becomes hard, when you are angry, when you are tired, when nobody is looking, when you have the chance to cheat, when you feel pressure. That is when character becomes visible. Strong character is not built in comfort. It is built through selections. It is built now. It is built through selections, small, daily selections. Every time you choose honesty over lies, your character becomes stronger. Every time you choose discipline over laziness, your character becomes stronger. Every time you choose patience over anger, your character becomes stronger. Little by little, your morals shape the person you become. Imagine building a house. Every brick matters. If the base is weak, the house will eventually fall. The same thing happens in life. Without strong morals, success becomes risky. Many folks become successful outside, but broken inside. They have money, but no peace, attention, but no joy, popularity, but no self-respect. Why? Because success without character creates emptiness. That is why morals matter so much. Morals guard you from becoming lost. They guide your selections during confusion. For example, imagine two shopkeepers in Kathmandu. The first man lies, cheats, and hurts people just to make money. The second man stays honest, respectful, and fair even during difficult times of business. Maybe the first man becomes rich quicker, but inside he feels fear and stress all the time. The second man may grow slowly, but he sleeps peacefully at night. Why? Because peace comes from character, not from money. A clean heart creates a peaceful life. This is something many folks realize too late. They spend years chasing success but ignore their morals, and later they feel empty. Do not make that error. Guard your character more than your image, because image can fool people temporarily, but character shows it. But character shows the truth in the end. Another important truth is this: people may forget your words, but they will remember your character. They will remember how you treated them, how honest you were, how respectful you were, how calm you stayed during difficult moments. Character leaves a lasting mark. This is why truly strong people do not focus only on targets. They also focus on becoming better human beings. Because becoming successful without becoming a good person is not real success. It is empty inside. Another thing you must understand is this: bad environments can slowly harm character. If you stay around negativity all the time, your mindset can become negative. If you stay around dishonest people, lying may start feeling normal. If you stay around lazy people, discipline may start feeling difficult. That is why guarding your environment is crucial. The people around you affect your morals. Choose wisely. Spend time with people who inspire growth, honesty, peace, and discipline, because character grows this way. Because character grows through impact and repetition. And remember, character is not built in one day. It takes time. Every day is a test. Some days you will fail. Some days you will make errors. That is normal. Nobody is perfect. The important thing is to keep improving. Keep choosing better habits, better thoughts, better actions. Little by little, your character becomes stronger. Another powerful thing about strong morals is this: they make you stable during hard times. People without morals break easily in life. When problems come, they panic. When pressure comes, they quit. When temptation comes, they lose control. But people with strong character remain calm, because their power comes from inside, not from attention, not from approval, not from temporary success. Inner power is much more powerful than outside looks. For example, a disciplined person continues working even without energy. An honest person stays truthful even when lying feels easier. A respectful person stays calm even when others become impolite around him. That is real power. Anyone can act strong for a short time, but character creates lasting power. And listen carefully. The world may not always reward good character immediately. Sometimes dishonest people succeed quicker. Sometimes impolite people get attention. Sometimes fake people become popular. Do not let this puzzle you. Life is long, and eventually, character always matters. Trust takes years to build, but seconds to destroy. Respect is earned slowly through actions. Peace comes from living by your values. Peace comes from living according to your morals. That is why tough people never sell their character for temporary profit. No amount of money is worth losing yourself. No popularity is worth becoming fake. No success is worth destroying your peace. At the end of life, people will not only remember what you achieved, they will remember the kind of person you were. So build a character that makes you proud. Stay honest, stay disciplined, stay kind, stay patient, stay respectful even when the world becomes selfish. Because your morals build your character, and your character builds your future. Lesson 6. Stand alone if necessary. One of the hardest things in life is standing alone. Many folks stay with the group because they fear loneliness. They fear being unique. They fear rejection. They fear judgment. So they follow others even when they know the road is wrong. But listen carefully. You cannot grow if you are always afraid to leave unhealthy places. Sometimes growth requires distance. Sometimes becoming stronger means a walk.
Sometimes becoming stronger means walking alone for a while. For example, imagine a person named Kabir in Bangalore who desires to improve his life. He starts waking up early. He starts learning new skills. He starts guarding his peace and focusing on his future. But suddenly, people around him begin laughing. They say, "You changed. Why are you taking life so seriously? Relax and enjoy life." This happens because growth makes weak-minded folks uncomfortable. Not everyone will support your shift, and that is okay.
You do not need permission to become better. Tough people understand something powerful. Temporary loneliness is better than lifelong regret. Many successful individuals walked alone before the world noticed them. People only see success later. They do not see the quiet struggles and sacrifices. Another important truth is this: not everyone who leaves your life is a loss. Some people only support the old version of you, but when you become disciplined, focused, and serious about your future, they become angry.
But when you become disciplined, focused, and serious about your future, they become uncomfortable. Do not chase them. Guard your peace and continue growing. Standing alone also teaches self-trust. When nobody motivates you, you learn discipline. When nobody believes in you, you learn confidence. And these lessons make you mentally strong. Remember this carefully. You do not have to follow the group to feel valuable. Stay true to your morals even when the journey feels lonely. Because sometimes the road is the right one.
Because sometimes the road that feels lonely is actually the road leading to your best future. Lesson 7. Respect yourself more than the group. Many folks lose themselves because they want everyone to like them. They alter their character. They hide their real thoughts. They follow the group even when they feel unhappy inside. Why? Because they fear rejection. But listen carefully. If you always live for other people's approval, you will never feel true peace. This is why self-respect is so crucial for everyone.
Self-respect means staying true to your morals, even when people disagree with you. It means guarding your peace, your mindset, and your future. Tough people understand something powerful. The group shifts every day, but you must live with yourself forever. That is why your own respect matters more than public approval. Many folks today are emotionally guided by opinions. One negative comment destroys their confidence. One rejection makes them feel worthless. But confident individuals are different from the crowd.
They listen to advice, but they do not let every opinion guide their life. They know who they are, and because of that, they stay calm, even during criticism. For example, imagine a young boy named Dev in Cox's Bazar who desires to improve his life. He desires to study, build discipline, and guard his future. But his friends laugh at him.
They say, "You altered. You are dull. Why are you trying so hard?" Now he has two choices. He can follow the group and stay average, or he can respect himself enough to continue growing. Tough individuals choose growth because they understand that temporary approval is not worth losing their future. Another crucial thing is this: self-respect means creating limits. Not every argument deserves your energy. Not every person deserves your attention. Not every opinion deserves your reaction. Wise folks guard their peace. They stop chasing validation from everyone, and slowly they become mentally stronger. Remember this carefully. You do not need everyone to understand your journey in this world.
Some people will support you. Some people will doubt you. That is life. But never betray your morals just to match into the group. At the end of the day, real confidence comes from knowing I stayed true to myself, and that is one of the greatest wins in life. Stand with your morals, even when the group walks in another direction. Stay honest, stay disciplined, stay true to yourself. Because real power is not following everyone else. Real power is having the bravery to become who you truly are in your soul.
If this presentation assisted you, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more powerful and life-changing videos. See you in the next video. We hope you learned how to stand with your values and not with the crowd. It is the best choice you can make. Always trust your inner voice over the outside noise. Thank you for spending your valuable time with us today. Keep working hard, keep learning, and keep growing every single day. You have the power to create a beautiful life for yourself. Goodbye for now.
Remember that your journey is unique. Do not let the opinions of others dim your light. When you face difficult choices, choose the path that aligns with your true self. The road may be lonely at times, but it leads to authentic success and genuine happiness. True strength lies in staying grounded in your principles, even when the wind of societal pressure blows hard against you. You are capable of achieving greatness on your own terms. Believe in your vision, stay focused on your goals, and never give up on them.
Every step you take in the direction of your dreams brings you closer to becoming the person you were always meant to be. Surround yourself with positivity and block out the negative voices that seek to hold you back. Your potential is limitless when you live with purpose and integrity. Thank you once again for your incredible support. We look forward to sharing more inspiring messages with you in our upcoming content. Stay safe, stay motivated, and remember to always stay true to who you are deep inside.
Let us reflect on the importance of building a strong character. It is the invisible armor that protects you from the negative influences of the world. When you prioritize honesty and respect, you create a life that inspires others. It is not about being perfect, but about making better choices each day. Small efforts compound over time, leading to remarkable transformations. Trust the process of your growth, and do not compare your Chapter 1 to someone else's Chapter 20. Focus strictly on your personal path. When you master the skill of saying no, you reclaim control over your destiny. You no longer allow external forces to dictate your time and energy. This boundary-setting practice is a profound act of self-love. It ensures that you remain dedicated to what truly matters to you. Do not feel guilty for prioritizing your peace and future goals. The people who genuinely value you will understand and respect your decisions. Keep moving forward with absolute clarity, knowing that your boundaries protect your purpose. Embrace your uniqueness with total pride. Being different means you have a distinct perspective to offer the world.
Do not try to fit into a mold that was never designed for you. Innovation and progress stem from those who dare to think outside the box. Your unique qualities are your greatest assets, not liabilities. Celebrate your individuality and let it guide you toward meaningful achievements. The world needs your authentic voice, your passion, and your distinct talents. Never dilute your essence for anyone.
As we navigate through the complexities of life, values serve as our unwavering compass. They give us direction when the path ahead seems blurred and uncertain. When you stick to your morals, you build an unshakable foundation for lasting success. External circumstances may change, but your core principles remain constant. This inner stability allows you to face any challenge with calmness and grace. Cultivate your values daily through conscious actions, and let them illuminate your journey toward excellence.
Walking alone can be a deeply transformative experience. It forces you to discover your own strengths and rely on your inner resilience. In the silence of solitude, you can hear your true thoughts and ideas clearly. Use this time to build a deep connection with yourself and fortify your mindset. Loneliness is merely a temporary phase that prepares you for greater responsibilities. View it as an opportunity for profound self-discovery and growth. You are never truly alone when you stand firmly with your values. Public applause is fleeting, but self-respect is enduring. Never sacrifice your dignity for temporary admiration from the crowd. The validation you seek from others can never fulfill the void of self-disapproval. Prioritize your peace of mind and live a life that aligns with your personal standards. When you respect yourself, you teach the world how to treat you. Walk with your head held high, knowing that your worth is non-negotiable. Your self-esteem is the most precious asset you possess. Guard it fiercely.
Let us remember that every day brings a fresh opportunity to reinforce our discipline. Hard work and consistency are the keys to unlocking your full potential. When motivation fades, let your habits and commitment carry you forward. Success is not a product of luck, but of continuous daily effort and dedication. Keep pushing past your comfort zone, for that is where true growth resides. You have the ability to shape your future through the actions you choose to take today. Keep striving for the top, always. Honesty remains the best policy in all aspects of life. It builds trust and establishes a solid reputation that lasts a lifetime. When you speak and act with truth, you eliminate unnecessary complications from your existence. A life built on deception is fragile and bound to collapse eventually. Choose the path of integrity, even when it demands greater sacrifice and effort. Your truthfulness reflects the purity of your character and commands genuine respect from wise individuals. Live honorably under all conditions. Patience is a virtue that guides us through life's darkest storms. Realize that meaningful achievements require time and sustained effort to manifest fully. Do not be discouraged by temporary delays or setbacks along your chosen path. Trust that everything unfolds at the right moment if you stay dedicated. Use periods of waiting to refine your skills and strengthen your inner resolve. Your patience is a reflection of your deep faith in your vision and abilities. Remain calm, stay patient, and keep moving ahead steadily. Kindness is a powerful language that transcends all barriers in society. In a world that often appears harsh, a simple act of compassion can work wonders. Treat others with empathy and respect, regardless of how they treat you in return. Your kindness is a manifestation of your inner strength and emotional maturity. It has the potential to heal wounds and create a positive ripple effect around you. Let love and generosity guide your interactions daily, making the world a brighter place for everyone you encounter. In conclusion, remember that your future is entirely in your hands. Stand firmly with your values, embrace your uniqueness, and walk your path with unwavering courage. The journey may demand sacrifices, but the destination is well worth every single effort. Thank you for joining us on this enlightening path of self-improvement. May you find the strength to resist the crowd and become your most authentic self. Stay blessed, stay inspired, and continue to shine brightly wherever you go in life. The end of our message.